Chapter 19, A long-term strategy. Lin Nuan's indecent idea insulted both her brother and his mother.
She did not expect Lin Nuan to accept so easily. By nature, a dynasty like the Lin family should be one that Lin Nuan would never want to leave. In fact, she would have to cling to her mother for any opportunity to stay. Lin Ran even saw Lin Nuan's departure that year as a long-term strategy. She was retreating in order to move forward. "What game are you trying to play now?" Lin Ran squinted her eyes, assessing Lin Nuan defensively. Without waiting for Lin Nuan's response, Lin Ran looked at Lin Nuan as if she had suddenly reached a great enlightenment. "So you want to marry Lin Chen? You want to return to the Lin family like this?" "Oh, Lin Nuan, after living with Lin Chen as brother and sister for 20 years, you had such an indecent idea." Lin Ran. A deep voice called from behind Lin Ran. An indecent idea. It insulted Liang Mulan and Lin Chen, not just Lin Nuan. Lin Ran stiffly straightened up before turning to look at Lin Chen. Lin Chen's tall figure stood by the stairs, his hands in the pockets of his pants that covered his long, thin legs. He glanced at Lin Ran with a piercing coldness and suppressed anger in his features. His presence was completely intimidating. No matter when or where, Lin Nuan will always be a part of this family. No one can change that. Lin Chen's imposing presence left Lin Ran somewhat intimidated. It was the first time she had seen Lin Chen with such a sinister look on his face. She bit her lip, not daring to answer. "My fiancé is still outside. I will invite him inside first," Lin Nuan said in a down-to-earth tone and walked down the stairs, brushing past Lin Chen. Lin Chen stood there watching Lin Nuan's figure disappear downstairs. The veins in his clenched fists began to pop as he fixed his gaze on Lin Ran. "You're part of this family, but Lin Nuan is also," Lin Chen said in a heavy tone. "I think father and mother just wanted to see you two get along like sisters. Even if you don't, there's no need to be so cruel." Lin Chen didn't even give Lin Ran a chance to reply. Lin Ran stood there completely speechless, her face drained of all color. She had always respected and somewhat feared her older brother Lin Chen. And after hearing such harsh comments from him, Lin Ran couldn't hold back her tears. "If this family wouldn't take me in, you shouldn't have let me come back in the first place," Lin Ran cried as he ran to his room, slamming the door. Liang Mulan heard the commotion and came out of her room. She saw Lin Chen standing on the stairs and asked, "What's going on?" "Baby Ran is throwing a tantrum at me," Lin Chen replied with a blank expression. Liang Mulan knew that it was because Lin Nuan had returned. "Baby Chen, Ran. Mother, you don't need to explain, I got it," Lin Chen interrupted her and glanced at his watch. "I have to go." "Baby Chen, Nuan has brought her fiancé back, go see him for me." Liang Mulan was a little nervous. When a girl brought her fiancé home for an inspection, it was always the case. "I just went home to copy a document. There's still a meeting at the office, so I have to leave before." Lin Chen hid his feelings well in his deep eyes. He had always been a composed and unpredictable man. Even his own mother and father sometimes felt distant from their son. When Lin Chen came downstairs, he saw Lin Nuan in the living room phoning Fu Huai'an with his back to him. Lin Chen took a long look at her slim and tall figure, and left the mansion without a word. Standing at the front door, he lit a cigarette.
Chapter 20, What Lin Nuan said to Fu Huai'an. Liang Mulan's words to Lin Chen had stirred feelings in his heart.
Lin Chen's sharp, defined features were wrapped in the swirling smoke. His mood was very complicated. He was looking into the distance, immersing himself in deep contemplation. Lin Nuan had always been an outstanding sister to Lin Chen, and he fiercely protected her from the bottom of his heart. Yet, at some point, this protection changed in nature. Lin Chen himself was not aware of it. When Liang Mulan approached Lin Chen and proposed the idea of getting Lin Nuan to marry him so that she could return home, Lin Chen felt something stirring in his still heart. And this little hint of feeling terrified Lin Chen. No matter what, Lin Nuan was his sister, and had been for 20 years. Liang Mulan's plan made Lin Chen realize that he had feelings for his own sister, feelings that went beyond just family love. Lin Chen, however, had never focused or invested in romance. His work was his only priority. He always believed that he would marry a woman who would ultimately benefit the Lin family. She didn't need to excel in appearance or ability, as long as she was willing to settle down and do her job. Obviously, Liang Mulan's words had stirred up some feelings in her heart. Without finishing his cigarette, Lin Chen saw the large black iron doors of the Lin family slowly open, letting in a black Bentley. Lin Chen bit his cigarette from the corner of his mouth, stared at his suit and looked at the car through the smoke with slanted eyes. Fu Huai'an. They say he was a monster, and his name made people in the world of lawyers tremble. There wasn't a single case he couldn't solve, even if there was clear evidence on the table. He always had a solution. After going undercover for 3 years, he stopped taking cases, no matter what the price offered. Instead, he began to make a name for himself on Wall Street. After Fu Huai'an returned home, the Jiang family suddenly announced that it was bankrupt before anyone could understand the situation. There was outside speculation that this was Fu Huai'an's doing. After all, he was the legitimate son of Jiang Chengyuan, the CEO of Jiang Cooperation. He crushed Jiang Cooperation to avenge his mother. Even a man as proud as Lin Chen had to admit that Fu Huai'an could do whatever he wanted and get away with it. Everything he touched turned into gold. Effortlessly. Lin Chen muttered Fu Huai'an's name in his heart. Hearing Lin Nuan's footsteps approaching, Lin Chen extinguished his cigarette in the pot next to the door and quietly walked to his car. Lin Chen was already in his car when Lin Nuan came out of the house. Through the window, he watched her stand in the sunset. The sun was blazing after the rain. With her figure shrouded in a golden haze, Lin Nuan looked like an angel caught between the clear sky and the earth. Lin Nuan held her phone in one hand and tucked her hair behind her ear, the strands tangled by the wind. Her dark, hauntingly beautiful eyes stared at the car approaching in the distance. She didn't show the worry or nervousness that a girl bringing her boyfriend home should have. After a long moment, Lin Chen interrupted her stare and started the engine. Lin Chen and Fu Huai'an's cars passed each other. Glancing in the rearview mirror, he saw the tall figure get out of the car and stand in front of Lin Nuan. She looked up and said something to him. Fu Huai'an was sitting on the European-style sofa in the Lin's living room. His refined features exuded a poised, unfathomable attitude and a magnetic presence. From his appearance, demeanor and mysterious past, Fu Huai'an was a man of considerable charm. At the age of 30, he was already a man of authority and power, who maintained a low but rich profile. He was a man apart, mature as a fine wine and commanding the presence of an alpha male. Even a woman of Liang Mulan's age would have felt her heart skip a beat when she looked at him, let alone a girl like Lin Nuan who had barely set foot in society and was as flawless as a sheet of paper. Liang Mulan watched Fu Huai'an's mannerisms as he raised his cup and sipped his tea. She could not help but imitate his movements and take a sip in turn. The elegance of Liang Mulan's coolness emanated from his bones. Lin Nuan's decorative gestures were jointly influenced and shaped by Liang Mulan herself.
Chapter 21, Speculations. Liang Mulan, is this going to be your second marriage?
If I may ask, Mr. Fu, will this be your second marriage? Because you already have a son, unless... Liang Mulan felt that she had to ask this difficult question for the sake of her daughter's happiness. Fu Huai'an looked up, the calmness of his expression not changing one iota. He replied, "Since you are Lin Nuan's mother and I am going to marry Lin Nuan, I must tell you the truth about the child." Tuan was a child that my friend asked me to take care of before he passed away. This took Lin Nuan by surprise. Fu Huai'an did not say more than was necessary. Lin Nan guessed that Fu Huai'an did not want the child to think he was an orphan, so he took the role of his father. Liang Mulan was also visibly shocked. Ever since Fu Huai'an had brought home a child, there had been so much outside speculation. Some theorized that Fu Huai'an had married and divorced abroad, and brought back a child. The worst rumors said that the child was born out of wedlock. Liang Mulan did not want to reopen an old wound caused by the death of a friend. She apologized and wondered if Fu Huai'an's words were true. But there was no way for her to see through his unfathomable eyes. This was the first time Fu Huai'an had revealed Tuan's past. It was an overture to Liang Mulan to prove her sincerity to marry Lin Nuan. So, do you know Nuan's past? Liang Mulan asked. Liang Mulan wanted to talk about Lin Nuan's family background. She wanted to know if Fu Huai'an knew about Lin Nuan's mentally disabled mother and if he considered her a problem like the Gu family. 4 years ago, Lin Nuan's life underwent a radical change. His real father visited him and Lin ran unexpectedly. After revealing the past of the two children, he committed suicide by ingesting poison. Fu Huai'an knew about it. Fu Huai'an said, "Yes. I know everything about Lin Nuan's past and his real parents. Everything." Liang Mulan clutched the teacup in her hand. She looked at Fu Huai'an's deep eyes and said, Nuan even told you about this." Fu Huai'an couldn't deny it. Lin Nuan, however, felt uncomfortable because she had never lied to Liang Mulan even as a child. Suddenly, she had no choice but to play along. That afternoon, Liang Mulan discussed some trivial matters with Fu Huai'an. Fu Huai'an was an eloquent talker and he composed himself well. Moreover, he did not care where Lin Nuan came from. Besides the fact that he had a child, he seemed blameless in Fu Huai'an's eyes. She had even developed a certain tenderness and appreciation for him. She just thought it was hasty for them to go and get the marriage certificate the very next day. However, it was Lin Nuan's choice, and Liang Mulan had no right to stop them. After sending Fu Huai'an away, Lin Nan left the Lins after collecting her ID card. She felt relieved as she sat in the cab, looking at the picturesque landscape through the window. As she picked up the marriage certificate, she thought that Liang Mulan would have nothing to say if she used the marriage as a reason to withdraw from the ID card. If she still kept her ties to the Lins, it would be unfair to Lin Ran. But how could she give up the real connection she had with the parents and brother Lin just like that? That night, Lin Nuan took a shower once she arrived home. On her way out, she saw some missed calls on her phone. Lin Nuan called them back as soon as she realized it was her landlord's number. The landlord called her to negotiate with her about the rent increase, even though Lin Nuan had just paid the next installment. Lin Nuan's landlord was a southern woman. Her voice was soothing and pleasant, but there was a non-negotiable side to her words. Lin Nuan paused for a moment. Her eyes fell on the ID card under her table lamp.